Charlie, it's a good idea. Hey, sorry I'm right up in your face, Facebookers, but I like to come in here with cousin Charlie whenever he's working, and I put him usually on these little stress tests, and he's gotten a lot better by doing it. It's forced him to depend upon the structure. We don't have scripts. We've got structures. Is that what you would call it, cousin Charlie?
Structure's a good word.
So what we do is we make him think, and this is the way we teach everybody around here. We really do it. It's very simple. We just go over and over and over this format. It's listen, it's acknowledge, and then it's isolating, because we firmly believe that most of the time somebody does not tell you the real reason. So we've got to isolate to find out what the truth is. But here's something I wanted to share with you, because cousin Charlie, how long have you been doing this now? I've got him on the hot seat right now. Hey, Justin, how you doing, friend?
Almost a month, probably. Part-time.
How long? About a month. Charlie's been doing this about a month, and he's got a very specialized role where he comes in here. Right now, what Charlie's main focus on is getting appointments set. He's setting appointments for all of us, and that's probably the least fun that he's going to have, other than dealing with difficult home inspections or appraisal issues or just highly emotional situations. So he's gotten, how many phone calls do you think you've made now?
Probably push about 300-400.
300 or 400.
Actually
I've talked to 3, and he is calling very cold leads. We ain't letting him talk to the good people yet. We're making him talk to people he don't know. He's going through and he's talking to internet leads, which is a very, very, very low probability of going anywhere. But by doing that, it has forced him to rely again on these structures. We don't do scripts, we do structures. It's listen, acknowledge, isolate. So every time he calls somebody, he has his introduction. It's very simple. It's very to the point. Then he does not ask how you're doing, how's your day going. People don't want to hear that. They really want to know, hey Randy, Justin, they really just want to know why you're calling and what can you do if you're calling me. What is this going to cost me? Hey, what are you doing over there, Charlie? So, hey, Michael Bonnet, hey, the champ is on here. That's right. Michael Bonnet is probably you need to follow that guy. He's one of the best people. He is relentless. I don't know how many times I see him go on Saturday mornings and do something. But today, what we're talking about is cousin Charlie. We did have somebody that he brought in yesterday, and we've got to get so much better at our follow-up systems. And Michael Bonnet, you could probably add so much value here. We had somebody in here yesterday that they had a little girl, and I'm usually very, very, very oblivious to things like this. But I said, look, we've got to somehow come up with these following up systems where you can't just call people up, and it's so boring. Hey, how you doing? Did you get what I sent you? We've got to have creative ways to stay in contact with people. So, cousin Charlie, the reason why I'm doing this is I want to say, hey man, thank you for coming up with this idea. They had this little 2-year-old girl, and he was talking to them while they were in there talking to the weatherman last night, and he picked up on the fact that they loved ice cream. Or the little 2-year-old. Do 2-year-olds like ice cream?
2-year-olds like it.
Well, I didn't know that. I don't have kids. I don't know what kids like, but he picked up on this, and I was just going to be the plain, boring person that calls or sends out a card, thank you, that probably is not very meaningful. So what we're going to do is he's going to Baskin Robbins, and he's going to get like a $5 or $10 gift card, and then we're going to write a little story about, hey, it's going to reflect back on the meeting. We're going to go back to the meeting, and we're going to talk about how you've got kids and you know what it's like. So that is just one of the things that you got to get creative with your follow-up. You need to have a different follow-up strategy every day for both sold and unsold clients. We have that. Hey, I got Cardone University. I know about that 365-day calendar. So every day, Michael's saying that you got to have some kind of follow-up system. What do you do? Can you tell us what you do, Michael, the minute after you talk to somebody? I know you guys are huge on texting somebody the moment after you talk to them. I think the rate goes up by like 300 and some odd % the moment after you've talked to somebody, you text them. I know you're sending videos, but you've got to find creative ways where you're not looking like everybody else that's reaching out to them. So I just want to pop up and say, hey, the new guy that hasn't even been here a month is the one that shared this. I've been doing this 14 years. He taught me this today. Video, text message. I think we've done that. But, hey, Bonnet, I appreciate you getting on here. Hey, maybe the top sales guy at Cardone University is on here, Charlie. So, hey, guys, that's all we've got. We will pop up all of a sudden from one time to another when Cousin Charlie finally gets in here, when I put him on the hot seat. We call it the stress test, where he calls people and I just walk in with this Facebook Live and he freaks out. But he's getting used to it. He's gotten to where it doesn't even bother him whenever I walk in here. Bonnet, what is your score on the golf course? I appreciate watching you and the Dominator out there. It's good stuff. Great content, man. You're one of the best salespeople out there. Hey, everybody, thank you much. Be looking for me and Cousin Charlie and the Weatherman.